The Grand Colonial. How may I be of assistance? I'd love to, Inspector, but I don't really have the authority. More... That's a good point. Let me just set you up with VIP guest...
What floor would you like to visit? If you see Black Hole Birdie...
About time you arrived. I see you haven't dressed the way I asked you to, but I suppose that was expecting too much of a non-industry lout. Expect a complaint to management. Now, unless you'd like to waste more of my time... You've fallen right into my trap, Captain. Oh, don't bother to fight back. You... I'd give... Oh, no, this is curious indeed. Who are you? And how did you get in here? You're here to investigate me? That was a quote from the retiree's revenge. Now, what shall I sign first? Your weapon? Your wallet? Or perhaps something, Do you mean to say you're not a fan? Well, then how did you get in here? The only staffer cleared for guest room... Oh. Oh! Hello. Terribly sorry, Inspector. I didn't realize it was you. Understand that I am beyond willing to comply with your search for the fiend that did Bellamy in. You know, now that I look at you, you're the perfect reflection of me, back when I starred in the Marauder's Bane, the absolute picture of justice. Ask me anything at all. I'm sure you're joking. Perhaps I'm not in my prime, but you... That can't be. You must just not remember. Or, did you ever see me in the Masked Mark? And who... What can I say? Indeed. The agonizing bowel pain was most undignifying. While I've certainly had no shortage of inadequate hotel meals, this was most explicitly pronounced. I suspect poison. None that I can think of. I treat all hotel staff equally, and with the minimum level of respect that they deserve. Is that a jibe? Could you... How alarming! Whoever targeted her was certainly targeting me. Oh, that's very good to know. Perhaps the poisoner simply meant to incapacitate us, but... Very... Certainly. But how was it that Bellamy met... Oh, yes, I'm sure you must be overcome. Oh, come now, Inspector. What do you take? I'm an old man. I was meditating, of course. That's how I get into character. Respectfully, Inspector, it is rather counterproductive to commune with others while meditating. All actors have their methods, and this has been mine ever since I met that wonderful prophet of She taught... Yeah, actually, only since I've been at the Colonial. The unemployed cometh was shot on sight. That makes it, a few weeks. Bellamy. Oh, it wasn't. And don't think I haven't picked up on your resent. But I...
What? To the...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This is a bottle of unreleased Rizzo's product. Helen appears to have attempted to use it to spell something as she expired, but all she managed was a sticky bee. This hypothesis is plausible. Now calculating likelihood of Halcyon Helen using her final moments to endorse Rizzo's spectrum low to mod.
Mr. Bertie Holcomb is indeed known to frequent places of lead.
Correct. Accessing the Grand Colonial Hotel. This evidence. Timeline analysis of this stovetop reveals approximating proximity to volatile gases.
Wait, Captain.
Performing scan. Searching slug. Most slug.
Yes? Are you here for the double rack of smoked sprat? Well, Oh, don't give me that look. Let me see if I can... Crime or no crime, I must keep my head on my work. One does not simply become the head chef in all of Eridanos by fretting over... You're the inspector? Here? Why... I mean... You may ask me whatever you want. I have nothing to hide. Of course I did. I would never allow anyone else to touch the meals of so important a guest. Oh my law, this is the end, isn't it? My mother always warned me that the culinary world was too dangerous, but I didn't heed her warnings. Okay, I wasn't the one who did it, but I might have been mistaken when I said I was constantly watching Helen's food. Spencer Woolrich and Bellhop Owens were underfoot in the kitchen, as I was preparing Helen's meal. Either one of them could have tampered with the food when I was fetching ingredients. I understand your reluctance, but... Oh, I just remembered. The kitchen security camera. It'll prove I'm telling the truth about everything. Constable Keene has access... What? But I... Yes. It... What? It...
Please, just leave me be. Please don't kill me! Don't kill me!
How exciting. Why would anybody bring Raptidons up here? Don't this hotel have a policy on animals?
Trouble incoming, Captain.
Greetings. Non-bureaucratic pros, please speak clear. All requests for security footage require error. Bit processing unit delivering footage if you would like.
What floor would you like to... What floor would
I could not have waited another... Ask me anything. Oh? Tampering? No, no, no. I just happened to be passing through the kitchen and saw a dish that looked good. If being hungry is a crime, you better indict 3/4 of Halcyon. What? That damned bellhop promised discretion. Well, if you must know, it's, an appetite suppressant. How do you think I keep my form so lithe? Terror ray glands keep me from feeling hunger pangs. Oh, well, there's... Maybe I just wanted to see what was in it. Oh, law. What a pathetic defense. As it so happens, I may not have had the terror ray gland acquired for personal use. I may have placed it in Bellamy's meal. But before you indict me, please, just listen. I wasn't trying to kill her. I will. Terror ray glands aren't supposed to be lethally poisonous. They're supposed to cause extreme lethargy, as if you'd inhaled several quarts of Spectrum vodka. She would have had to eat 6 or 7 of the glands to die, and even then it would be an extended, arduous process. No, really, you must listen. I wasn't trying to kill Bellamy. I only wanted her to be incapacitated during the Brown unveiling. With her out of commission, the next available celebrity, myself, would get to host the unveiling. Please think twice about telling the administrator of my misdeeds. If he learns the truth, what's left of my career will be left in shambles. What will happen when all of the great actors are gone, Inspector? Who will replace us? No one. That's who. There will be nothing on the aether waves but serials starring mechanicals. I hope it's worth it.
What floor would... Next stop.
Inspector? Excellent. I trust you have a name for our poisoner. Oh, I am disappointed. I'd always believed Mr. Woolrich a man of high character. It pains me to order the arrest and detention of someone I admired. I'd like you to continue investigating Helen's murder. You've found the poisoner, but her killer remains at large.
What? What? heading inside, Captain? Don't worry.
Birdie
I got your back.
likely beside himself in grief.
Excuse me, Gunther. I need to ask you something.
Who in the hell is Gunter? I told you to call me Hunter. Come on.
Oh, right.
Oh, hey, Candy Canyon! I know this place. It's where they did free-range Fixer.
Here they come.
That's gotta hurt. You got it, Captain!
Never anger a man of the claw.
Here goes nothing!
May the law have mercy on you. I won't. This place stinks of philosophism.
She said I must burn away the old me in order myself burn.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis suggests this to be a variety. Warning: ingesting, smoking. Hypothesizing. Side effects from extended exposure. Whether.
Fruitful and productive welcome, brother. I offer a wide variety of productivity seminars. My disciples come to and from the Grand Colonial, bringing supplies and information. Knowing what happens at the hotel affects my livelihood, after all. With that said, I'd love to involve you in one of my productivity seminars. We should clear you of all those nasty... Absolutely not. Any statements by Ms. Helen about us were We are... And if... Oh? I'm surprised. What would... I wouldn't necessarily say that. The media tends to exaggerate. I will admit that her remarks about my seminars were rather unfortunate. However, I certainly wouldn't sharpen any sabers over it, if that's what you mean to imply. I only do that when my clients get... I did not. She had no interest in my seminars, and I had no interest in attempting to convert a stubborn actress. Why, I've been at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve for quite some time now, as my disciples can attest. In fact, I haven't visited the Colonials since I arrived several weeks ago. Bad energies, you understand. I hope you now realize that None...
Hello, Lee. If you felt imbalanced and unproductive, linger in your malaise no longer. Sit and of course. But
Timeline discrepancy detected. Identifying. Scanning. Judging by error. Timeline discrepancy detected. Additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Someone's coming.
Incoming!
That's the last of them. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Judging by the shape of this indentation in the dirt, a person of medium height and build laid here for a number of hours. Scanning for other details. Only additional signs of disturbance are a few marks in the dirt. No sign of struggle or timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Detected additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability.
Welcome back. Who said that? I'll be sure to give them a special seminar on not needlessly implicating the person who puts food on their table. It was a bundle of clothing, brother. Even productivity genius. Perhaps it... I had a visitor, but... What? I don't... No. Someone must have moved it after I killed her. One of my business rivals, waiting for me to fall into a false sense of security. No. You can't trick me. I finally discovered what's happening. You've been paid off. Someone else... You think I'm going to let this injustice happen? Ha! Yes. One step ahead as always, shadowy corporate figures. The sweet safety of imprisonment.
Muscle work, Captain. Incoming.
I'll take care of this!
Here I go!
What was that?
Hit, Captain.
What a bummer! What could that... Oh yeah! That's funny!
Not gonna let no me down. Let me share my joy! Get off! No!
Inspector. Ms. Leva earned that title, but not for the reasons you'd expect. So, yes, mysterious indeed. No, don't try to explain. Thank you for the update,
To the lobby.
You got an appointment?
Whoa! What was that? What do you think you're doing? Just don't let me
Here
get
they
you
come.
again.
You got an appointment?
We're the future of Sublight. Just you what the... What was that? What do you think you're doing? Pleasure.
Here they come.
You got an appointment?
Are you crazy?
Yeah. No appointment? They don't pay me to be friend. I'd say so. That said, it's possible Mr. Kincannon got a person of interest here to see you. I think they've got business.
Excuse me?
Please, send him up.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. A cursory fingerprint analysis shows this display case was recently opened or closed. The fingerprints belong to Cedric Kincannon. Confirmed. The grip has been modified for a specific... Additionally...
Oh, admiring my rifle. Why, if it isn't the inspector, I was hoping you'd swing by. Here for my alibi, Another murder? Sound... But I can... I'm sorry. So, with that said... Let's see. That night, I was... torturing Elliot Nasser for information on missing cargo. That was a messy one. Didn't break until nearly noon the next day. Can you imagine? An excellent question. I had his body dropped off the edge of the land complex. I'm not sure what happened to it from there, scientifically speaking. Maybe it dissolved? Ultimately, though, it doesn't matter. You'd be a fool to believe me, regardless of what I told you. People lie, and I am, incriminatingly, people. It's as I said. You shouldn't. If it helps, however, you might consider pursuing not my means, but my motive. Why in the name of the architect would I kill Halcyon Helen? She was making me a fortune. I'm considering a line of commemorative merchandise. Still, that's nothing compared to what Helen would have made us in the long run. I'd offer to assist you in your work, but I have a mystery of my own to solve, I'm afraid. Oh, Elliot stole from me, all right. Alas, you're right. Item... but I'm not... I certainly wouldn't... Regardless, this will be fun. You out in the field, chasing down leads. Me. You do recall, Inspector, that I'm not to be trusted? You'll want... And do feel free to search my office. A few. Helen was strange. She said it. I also... Not... Good. Because whoever did kill Helen... I might. Your point? Yes. Be very careful, Inspector. What? I see. Now then, did you...
Timeline discrepancy detected. This copy of TK contains 142 fewer pages than a standard copy. The missing pages were likely removed to create sufficient space for the hidden listening device inside.
You figured that out just by looking at it? Huh. We ought to talk shop one of these days.
Inspector, please consider speaking into the device in order to trace the transmission and reveal the receiver's location. Ominous threat transmitted. Transmission analysis complete. While the precise... the area... that...
What's that you found? No, wait, don't tell me. Let's save it for the big reveal once you've solved the case.
I'm pretty happy working for Slug. Mr. Kincannon treats us.
Look out!
Cover! Put him in the dirt!
Transmit.
Captain, I'm getting worried.
Additional analysis.
Arthur, don't go encouraging the cap.
What's that you found? No, wait. Don't tell me. Let's save it for the big reveal.
Hi there! Sorry, this area is off limits. Sorry about... Feel free to have a look around, sir.
So this is where Slug houses all its completely legally obtained inventory.
Is Fight Night still on then?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The biology of this sprat is an excellent, the unique egg.
You're the inspector, aren't... Gosh, this is so neat. Perps! Just like a... Right, so, the missing cargo. How can I help your investigation? Everyone here at Freight Storage and Processing, for a start. Thing is, the cargo is going missing before the shipments even get to the warehouse. Best I can figure, it's probably getting lost. As for... Could be. Those things'll break if you so much as look at them funny. That's Benton's area, but don't bother asking him for help. Last time I asked him to check the automechs, the whole head told me he couldn't help because he was dead. Brain dead, maybe. But no. My point is that if you think the automechs are a lead, you'll have to check on them yourself. Hopefully, you're mechanically inclined. No one's dumb enough to think Spacer's choice sabers are worth half a damn. Then there's the most recent theft. Oh no, I forgot to delete all of those incriminating messages I sent about which cargo to steal. Nah, I do have a list of cargo that's gone missing, though.
Timeline. Transmission endpoint discovered. The receiver in this book matches the transmitter to the listening device found in Cedric's office. It's somewhat grime-covered. Due to the high level of foot traffic in this area.
Please don't taste the dirt this time.
Based on the timeline discrepancy. Inspector, this loading automechanical's programming does not match factory default settings. The standard defensive protocol has been modified to include an additional trigger. There is a direct... Once...
Loading automechanical unit K-14 is... How can this auto... Access pa... Ejecting alert. Power reroute. It also... Apology. Unit and...
This port seems real busy. Wonder if they're trying to compete with the Groundbreaker.
Inspector. To what do I... Ooh, I love this part. The big... What makes you say that? Damn, you're good. Hacking the Automex. So that was our skimmer's game. But why? Everything that was stolen has seemed random. I certainly see no pattern. A cover-up. I see. The random theft was a smokescreen to hide what the culprit really wanted. Then... Okay, that's very impressive. Don't ever touch me again. Am I right? Not quite, Inspector. I lent it to House... Unbelievable. This is a betrayal, Inspector. Helen should consider herself very lucky indeed that she is already among the Yes, there is, however, a slight chronological incongruency to it. I now have a motive to kill Halcyon Helen. If I'd known Helen was stealing from me, I may very well have killed her, or had her killed. Oh, that is good, Inspector. Now, I wish you luck with your investigation. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must find a way to...
Closely, I trust. Tell me what you found. Smart. Nothing Cedric says in his defense can be taken in. With that in mind, do you think I'm pleased to hear that. Cedric, I have noticed that the suspects in this investigation have a mysterious Well, I'm... Inspector, tell me... Oh, thank you, merciful architect. I mean, yes, I understand. You're saying Cedric... You're beginning to understand Cedric as well as I do. You realize what's happening here. Cedric doesn't believe you can demonstrate his guilt. He's been goading you. But you're going to prove him wrong. An interesting point, Inspector. If that were the case, the murderer wouldn't be Cedric, but the individual he ordered to kill Helen. However, because Cedric insists on running Slug like a legitimate company, any Slug operative is by definition company property. I'm getting ahead of myself. You say Cedric ordered her killed. Tell me how it happened. Most automechanicals come equipped with some type of plasma weapon. Programming one to murder Helen vicariously is a clever solution. Fiendish, even. It's clear to me that Cedric Kincannon murdered Halcyon Helen. I'll have him reported to UDL within the hour. No one's framing Cedric for anything. He's obviously the murderer. Is there a reason you're trying to undermine... Don't worry. We're finished here. Eridanos will return to its rightful owner. Wait, don't move a muscle. Someone's just tripped my... The distillery is under attack. Someone's after me, Inspector. Now, Inspector. Damn it.
Whoever the real...
Okay. Who?
Hope you've been enjoying your stay.
I had a feeling you'd catch up to me sooner or later, Inspector. I was just hoping you'd find me standing over the Administrator's corpse.
What in law's name? Halcyon Helen, how are you still alive?
Oh, is that Ludovico I hear? Perfect. I'm so glad he's still in the building. Would you mind letting him know I'm about to blow his whole operation to flinders? Coming from anyone else, I might have scoffed. But you? I can believe you saw through my charade, Inspector. You are Sophia Conde's favorite gun, after all. I've heard about you and your ship, Hawthorne. You're one of the few competent people left in this colony. That makes us two of a kind. Halcyon Helen was never one person. I shared this role with my twin sister, Belinda.
That must have been her sister in the ballroom. I can't imagine what she's going through right now.
Is your whole life predicated on being indistinguishable from the plot of one of your serials?
Belinda and I were the best kept secret in the business. Nobody could tell us apart. And certainly not a peevish, petty, miserable little worm like Quentin Ludovico. So when I discovered the truth, when I realized what Ludovico was about to unleash on this colony, Belinda paid the price.
Call me a murderer all you like, Inspector, but I'm no coward. I bloodied my hands to save this colony. I'd do it again if it means defend...
Tell the truth, Ludovico. There's nothing...
They're not parasites. Oh, don't you see, Inspector? Wait, hear me out. I'm not the only one with blood on my hands. I tried to defend Halcyon's future. But what about Helen? What about all the innocent people she's killed?
No one I crossed off was innocent. The mascot was a spy working for Ludovico.
You're being paranoid.
Don't try to deny it. Anywhere Belinda and I went, That doesn't surprise me at all. Dr. Leor, I went through You know what you need to do. Help me if...
Don't listen to... Listen to me. Throw in with Helen and you destroy Halcyon's only chance at real happiness. Think...
It's a deal.
Wow.
We don't have a lot of time. We need...
Not so fast. I'm sorry to do this to you. Goodbye, Inspector. Helen.
Damn it. He sealed us in, but I think I know another way out. Head through that door. Another way out. Down there. That should get us through. Nice work. We're close to the exit. We may have put a stop to Ludovico's operations, but he's still... This entire complex has been exposed to those parasites. If they're then just... Here. See you soon.
You think that fountain's got real berry juice?
Belinda. I appreciate that. I stole this formula from Dr. Blossom. This is... Cedric... Here... I brought... I'm glad I could... Are you worried I'm gonna shoot you in the back? You're right. Here. There is one other thing. While you're at Piraeus Space... I know, Ced. Best of luck and...